I'll tell you what was fun to play.
What?
Dude, last night was the most fun preseason games I have ever been to. I mean, it was a delight yesterday.
Because you had two antagonists playing on either side.
It was so much fun. Jimmy Butler was just having the time of his life, trolling the holy hell out of Chris Paul yesterday. I went for Wemby, but I stayed for the shenanigans. It was a great time. I mean, everybody hates Chris Paul so much, but I'll tell you what you don't do. Chris Paul.
Don't mess with the younglings.
You don't mess with Jimmy Butler's brate. You don't mess with Nikola Jovic. And he got a little too cute yesterday, and Jimmy Butler was not having it, Leroy. And he spent that entire game, even when he was on the bench, because Chris Paul played a lot yesterday. I mean, I don't know what Pop was doing. He's 40. But he had him playing a lot. And Jimmy Butler, even when Jimmy was done, he was mocking him. He was making fun of him for getting put into a travel by Drew Smith yesterday. He was having the time of his life messing with Chris Paul. It was a delight.
Are they friends or are they rivals?
Oh, I don't think they're friends. This is not the first run-in that they've had. The last time
I think the only people that are friends with Chris Paul is the Banana Boat guys.
I think so.
To have it would be the Banana Boat guys. Pause.
Yeah, it is. I think that's it. But he is just, dude. He was just annoying him yesterday to holy hell. He shoved him and then just starts. Yeah, he's doing this to him after like Chris Paul is like, please review that. He goes, yeah. They were reviewing for a flagrant foul, barely touched him. And the referees are like, and the referees have to go do it because Chris Paul's going to bully him. And everybody just loves it because they all hate Chris Paul's guts. You can look at the entire Heat bench. They all hate Chris Paul's guts. They're so happy with it, what Jimmy did. And he's just telling them to shut the hell up.
You know, Chris Paul's old when he has to wear long johns to play basketball.
Oh, yeah. He's old, dude.
Like, his whole body is like all wrapped up.
Yep. Spent the entire.
It's amazing that Jimmy and Bam are almost the same size.
Oh man, Bam was good yesterday. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he looked good.
He whooped Wembanyama's ass.
Hey, that's the guy right now. I don't care what y'all say,
dude.
This team goes as Bam goes.
He was incredible yesterday.
Yeah, y'all can put whatever twist y'all want on it. Y'all could mix it up, shake it up, spit it out with all different combinations. This team goes as Bam goes.
Starts that game yesterday, 3 right over Wembanyama. I was like, oh, that's good.
I'm mad because I think he could always been doing this stuff.
So is there over under on Bam 3-pointers this season?
I wanted 200 lad.
He wanted 203.
I wanted 200 attempts.
200 attempts.
Oh, attempts. Okay.
I wanted attempts, and Leroy was like, "Come on, man." So I had to cut it down to 100 attempts.
Can we reboot that?
Yeah.
Because I did some math.
Uh-huh.
If you shoot 3 threes a game, that's 240.
Right.
So you don't even have to average 3 a game.
I know.
So I'm gonna come off of that a little bit. After I did the numbers, I crunched the numbers.
You crunched the numbers.
And I'm closer to you than to 100.
Because if you go like, all right, let's say Bam plays 75 games.
If he shoots 2 a game, that's 150.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a 3-point shooter, you're going to have one of them days where you're 5 for 8.
Well, this is the thing that's interesting about them, Leroy, is if you go look at the Heat shot chart, not to get all nerdy on everybody.
They're all threes.
But they are doing threes. It is the Duncan Robinson diet. It is threes and at the rim. That is what they're doing. They are trying to eliminate the mid-range game.
So they're eliminating Jimmy, unless Jimmy's shooting threes.
Jimmy's going to shoot threes, and Jimmy's very good at the rim. Like that's what they're going to go to. The other thing is the Heat have been, terrorizing everybody on defense. They have 15 steals in each of their 3 games, 45 steals in 3 preseason games.
That's that length.
I was like, what is
That's that
going
length.
on here?
That's that length.
Yeah, it was a fun, but let me tell you about that Wembanyama. Tall.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Tall.
Like when you think about this.
Hold on, Leroy. Hold on, Leroy. You just now realize that
Oh, but you got to see it on Vlad. I'm just
like, come on, no, that's a minus
tall,
one,
dude.
Dude, can I just
minus
tell you?
one.
We took pictures with Shaq.
Yeah.
And we at least go up to Shaq's shoulders.
Yep.
Right? I was looking Wembanyama right in the nipples. Like all he has to do is tippy toe to dunk.
It's ridiculous. That was the thing that stood out the most because I'm like, he kind of looks like a little bit of a bigger KD. But then when they go to him just like dunking it, it looks like a toy to him. It doesn't even look like a game. It's ridiculous. Tall. Telling you, dude.
Look.
You know what? And he's coordinated. That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
His tall and coordination. His coordination is unbelievable. That's why he doesn't look like any of these
how can he miss a layup?
7-2 plus.
I don't understand. I don't care if it's practice or whatever. How the hell could you miss a layup?
He's trying to make it too hard on himself.
If he ever came up, to be over.
Yeah.
That guy that's guarding him is like 6'5".
Yeah.
So like
it's like it's silly.
I'm telling you, he walked through the tunnel, right? We were all there because when we went last year, we were there for the black thing.
Yep.
And I was like, I ain't never met a man that I was staring at his nipples when he walked by. Right?
No, that makes you you start questioning yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, am I short? And then thank God Lorenzo was standing next to me.
you have no limits.
Hey, that's my guy. And, even though he ignored me.
Well, he thought you were attacking him.
No, he said he have no idea. He said my windows were blacked out. I'm like, dude, come on now.
He's a giant.
But he is tall, and the thing is Vlad, you are so right. The coordination, because all the guys that's been tall like that,
they're not
like they can barely run. They're not coordinated.
Look at that. It's ridiculous.
Look, he didn't even leave his feet to dunk.
Oh, he never has to. He really never has to.
Nope. That's why like all this action, ridiculous. Waste of time.
Oh my God. Oh,
waste of time.
See, and then as soon as we call him coordinated,
well, he tripped over somebody. It's not that he fell on his own. So he fell onto he tripped. Embiid's not coordinated for a big man.
Right.
I was wondering this about the NBA. Why don't they put those cameramen in like little boxes?
Yeah.
Because you block people.
No, you want to get kicked in the groins like that guy.
No, because here's why. Here's the theory. Right? Here's the theory.
Is it the Paul George thing?
If you put him into a box, the box can't move, and you risk more injury.
Okay.
Now, the cameraman never moves anyway, but at least they can turn and kind of protect everybody involved. I personally don't feel the need when guys are trying to avoid people and cameras and all that to have all those people right there.
It's crazy.
Like, you telling me you can't find a different camera angle? Hell, in football, they got strings and crap going on. Like, you can't find another way to video or film that doesn't put the players in.
And they also look so uncomfortable. They're like crisscross applesauce with a giant camera on their shoulders.
Right. And that camera's not light.
No.
That camera is not light. I put one on my shoulder. I'm like, wow, you do this for like 5 hours? He goes, yeah, you get used to it. I said, you don't switch arms? He goes, nope.
Wild. All right, we'll take a break. More to come here. But before we go to break here, Leroy, Wembanyama, even as tall as he was and needed something custom, we got a guy for you, Wemby. All right. Whenever you're down in South Florida again, I saw you strolling up yesterday with your South Beach finest. But I imagine it's a giant. I imagine may not be easy to find the things tailored for you. Well, you might want to call A&T Dry Cleaners and our boy R over there, because they got a seamstress on site, same day adjustments. Leroy, all you got to do is just call Ara.
Just give them a call, 954-610-9383. They serve all of South Florida, Dade, Broward, and Southern Palm Beach, and they got a deal for you. That's right. You mentioned you heard AT&T from Tobin and Leroy, and you get 25% off your offer. Give them a call at 954-610-9383. They do have a seamstress on site who can do same-day alterations, but you need to get a quote. You need to see if they can do it, because some of these things take a little bit of time. So don't get caught up. Just give them a call. Give our a call. Halloween costume, kids' uniforms, teachers, you got to, you lost a little weight. You're getting ready for the new year. Just give them a call, 954-610-9383.
Yeah, maybe you want to be Wemby for Halloween and you need those pants looking extra long for the costume. They got that all there for you. Once you use A&T Dry Cleaners, you're never going to want to launder your own clothes again. They got it all for you. Uniforms, sports uniforms, teacher wardrobe, all of that there for you. You lost a little weight, you need it adjusted. A&T Dry Cleaners are 40 years, family-owned and run. They got that extra special care for you. And again, as Leroy mentioned, that you heard us on the Tobin and Leroy show. Ara is going to give you 25% off your order. 954-610-9383.